Grand Rising YouTube, Grand Rising. Good evening, good day, depending on where you are. I'm back in again to tap into the energy and the karmic justice, the judgment that's coming down on this high priestess, this queen energy. As I've been tapping into this energy, gone about my day, kind of going back and forward between the readings that I've done 4 readings in regards to this season 12 is what I'm calling this season 12. The beginning and the end is what I've got so far for the overall title for this season 12. This high priestess is some form of shapeshifter, knows how to adapt to different personalities, changes their characteristics in order to suit whosoever it is that they're needing to deal with. Going back to reading 2 and 3, 4, in order to manipulate the vulnerable out of their blessings, keeping them trapped in a very manipulative way, using half-truths, telling somebody what it is that they need to hear, just enough to keep them at bay, is the kind of energy I'm picking up from this high priestess. But who's behind this high priestess is this King of Swords' energy. I feel like this King of Swords' energy is the intellect behind this whole operation. I feel an energy that, well, not even feel the energy, but I saw the energy come through in the last reading. Who's this Empress? She's a runner, she's a track star. That's what I've titled it. I feel like this is the high priest, this is the, could well be a high priestess. Because whosoever this high priestess here is in the reverse, is snatching the gifted from the gifted. Going back to my season 9, which I haven't made public, but it's there for anybody who's curious. For me, this gives me the energy of Little Red Riding Hood, all grown up. Kidnapped energy is what I'm picking up. Hostage energy is what I'm picking up. By energy of willingness, because of manipulation that's around the capture of this soul. This soul is needing a lot of foundation work to be done, a lot of root work, a lot of healing. There's a lot of fear that's built up around where the sacrosolar throat chakra is. But I feel like the throat chakra is clearing. The throat chakra is gaining some form of strength. Going back to the reading I did, number 4, of the high priestess who's about to shut down this whole operation. Whistleblowing is the energy I'm picking up right now. This Queen of Cups came through. This was the mothering energy who once was in the position of this Empress. 4. Number 4 of these readings that I've been doing for today, which is the portal of 1212. As I was doing my my journaling in regards to the meditation of this, I kind of got the feeling that this high priestess feels like she's just made it just in time. She's just made it to the portal just in time. Winter solace kind of energy. Tapping back into a dream interpretation reading that I did on the channel some months back in regards to a high priestess and some form of covenant and some kind of contract. And this is all based around a child. This is all based around children. The energy of the innocence. This Queen of Cups' energy is now having to return back to an energy that she's already escaped from, broken free from, in the name of unconditional love. Is what's causing this Queen of Cups to go back into the bottom of the sea, season 5. It's all about the healing of the little matchstick girl in order to save some souls, I'm hearing. Wounded warriors energy. But because this Queen of Cups has already been in this situation before. I'm picking up an energy of I've seen it all already, knowing all the tricks of the trade in order how to get in and how to get out. Come to life. Being strategic, following inner guidance and the guidance of the spiritual realms around you in order to maneuver through this karmic cycle that's being manipulated, I'm hearing, to say the least. So there's a lot of energy that's going on because this high priestess is fully aware of the DNA activation codes that lays within, and I'm hearing dormant, but lays within this Queen of Cups and this energy here, within this Judgment card. So that's kind of what I was picking up, and as I was picking up, it's almost like I want to tap into the past life energy. Like, what's the common denominator here? What's the link? What's this high priestess queen, whoever she wants to shapeshift herself into? What's the problem? What's the mission? What's the role? What's the motive? Kind of maybe repeat myself here, but this is the notes that I wrote down, and it says portal made it, just got through. Second, twice a year, every year. The high priestess has many sides. Truths are being revealed. Past life. This is a global effect, a global frequency. Same frequency, different time. Emotionally and functional. So there was a lot of toxicity that came through in part 1 and 2. And I feel like this high priestess, this queen, this bully, is a fully functioning alcoholic, if that makes sense, but a fully functioning demon. Appears normal on the outside, but behind closed doors no one knows. Who knows it knows, or who feels it knows is the energy I'm picking up on here. Who feels it knows. Exposure, shut down, hurt people, misery likes company, frenemy. And the reason why I'm saying misery likes company, because I feel like at one point this Queen of Cups and this High Priestess was from one tribe. 12 dancing princesses, going back to my season 9. But somewhere along the line, this High Priestess got lured, possibly by this Children of the Lear energy, King of Swords. In order to do their deeds, is what I'm hearing. The war between the Earth Angels and the Earth Angel Chasers. The chase for the souls, or the souls retrieved. Judgment is now being called. Payback, purge. Onwards and upwards now with all that you've learned within this training field. Life is our greatest teacher for the final reveal. Good versus evil. The winning of the ratio. 6. Libra energy, balance. Legal, justice, balancing of the scales. If you do the crime, you have to do the time. Is the kind of energy I was tapping into. In divine time. If not this lifetime, then the next time, then another. Use your time wisely with the tools you have. Cards being dealt. Making the best of any given situation. Alchemist, master manifester. Anything set. Anything, completing anything that you set your mind to. 4, which is my season 4, which was all about the warrioress of Little Red Riding Hood and the choices that Little Red Riding Hood had made in not taking heed, in not going to that part of the woods, but still made that decision to go into that part of the woods, and all of this took place. A wrong place, wrong time. 4. The kidnapping of Little Red Riding Hood. Wolves in sheep's clothing, Rumpelstiltskin, not even knowing the true identity of those that's captured you, or this energy. And right now, as I'm reading this, I'm hearing you have to know the demon by its name in order to banish that demon. I'm hearing to call back your power. You have to know this demon's name. But there's an energy of Rumpelstiltskin. Nobody knows the true identity of this high priestess because of that shape-shifting energy that this high priestess possesses. These could be shapeshifters. The Queen of Cups witnessed it all, first hand, emotion deep. Turn around, swore never to return, never to drink the Kool-Aid again. But someone close is stuck in the rut. They're triggered, this Queen of Cups, into returning to the bottom of the well of emotions in the hopes to help those under the trance of this high priestess in the reverse. I feel this King of Swords is someone in power, someone of authority, high up, head of this organization, cold, non-active, the intelligence behind the scenes, has children in order to manipulate under one roof, 5, 4 to 9. And that's kind of what I had written down. So what I'm wanting to do now is tap into the that, like I said, that common denominator. What's this past life energy? What's the mutual energy in regards to the energy of this reading for those who may resonate, and the energy in and around this ring, this organization? What's this past life energy? And I'm definitely hearing karmic, karma, karmic, karma. Oh, mutual energy. Change of direction. The mutual energy in regards to the energy of this reading for those who's resonating. And this high priestess, King of Swords energy. And it's falling over on the ancestral realm. Karmic release, healing the lineage and boundaries. Love is what's the mutual common denominator in regards to this energy of this past life. And going back to a reading that I did, I believe it was, there's a need to bring love into this situation. Somebody had lost some kind of identity and had needed to find it back. But it was going to be found in the name of love, kind of an energy. But this is meant to be prevented in this lifetime. This is not meant to come into fruition, whatsoever the heart of this situation is. Tell me more about this energy for this Queen of... Tell me more about this energy of this Queen of... I keep saying Queen. But that's our karmic relationship. Look at this. Tell me more about this energy for this Queen of Cups in regards to the energy of this reading. Tell me more about the energy of this Queen of Cups. Two things just came out. There was a fear, and I saw this. I knew this card was gonna come through, but I was more seeing the Stonehenge card. But I guess it's all got the same symbolic meaning. Well, it hasn't, but I think in regards to what I'm tapping into here, this is going way back. Lifetime after lifetime. That's the Celtic. So it says you drew this card because you had a significant past life in Celtic lands and you continue to feel bonded to the culture. Perhaps you lived or visited in the Isles of Ireland, Scotland, Wales, or England. If so, you may have a sense of deja vu and be an Anglophile, a person who adores these cultures. You're also fascinated with Stonehenge and King Arthur's Camelot. You may have learned the old religion of the Celtic lands, which involved the use of the healing herbs and gaining wisdom from oak. I'm hearing there's a need to read between the lines. Trees could even be an ancient druid in disguise. Your connection to the element realm has made you love fairies, elves, and all fae. You also respect and love trees, especially oaks and willows. If you haven't already done so, schedule some visit to the ancient sacred areas of the United Kingdom and Ireland, exploring their stone circles, castles, and spiritual artifacts may trigger additional healing memories. And like I said, I was drawn back to a reading that I did of a dream interpretation where the Stonehenge card came out. It was around the solstice, I can't even say the word right now, which happens twice a year. And like I said, twice a year, every year. For how many years? Lifetime after lifetime. This is a cycle. This is a karmic cycle. In regards to phobias also came out through my I believe it was my season 2, which was in reference to Moses. But I'm also picking up an energy of this Queen of Cups having some form of fear of this King of Swords. But I feel like here, what's the common dynamic between this High Priestess in the reverse and this Queen of Cups? They're one of a kind, they're from one tribe. Orphan is at the bottom of the deck, definitely referring back to the energy and the time scale of Moses for me. Tell me more about this energy of this King of Swords in regards to the energy of this reading. Trust and faith. Again, children of love. For me, if I explain the children of love and how it comes through within my readings, the children of love will be that energy, the karmic energy that triggers you into your awakening. Triggers you into speaking your truth and standing within your power. Mirror image kind of an energy. The children of Lur was 5 princes that their father brought them to this 12 dancing princesses' father. And I mean, I didn't go into the ins and out of the story. This is just reading from the oracle, but then picking my own sense in regards to the readings, 8 readings and more that was coming through. It's the energy of polygamy, I want to say, because we're talking about a past life. It's more of a polygamy kind of an energy, because if you have 12 dancing princesses and 5 kings, each to have a wife, the ratios don't match. So that's how I got the energy, and the storyline builds up from there. And this is telling a story. This is how come I knew that this was season 12. Almost like a conclusion, and that card literally just wanted to fly off. Food and hunger. Somebody was meant to provide this. It literally fell in between my angel cards. Literally in between. So it's almost like this was somebody was meant to provide this. I'm hearing bottom line. Communal living. Tell me more about this energy of this High Priestess here in the reverse. In regards to the energy of this reading. What's that? What wants to show? Finances. Tell me more about this energy of this High Priestess here in the reverse. In regards to the energy of this reading. Communal living. Still wanted to come through, but now it's in the reverse. I feel like there's a significance about this Queen of I keep saying Queen, this High Priestess in the reverse, and this Queen of Cups, one of a kind, is the reason why this Queen of Cups is knowing the tricks of the trade and the strategic methods of how to get in to this communal area and how to get out. I feel like this Queen of Cups escaped this energy, escaped that way of living, chose another avenue, whereas this Queen of Cups is, I keep saying Queen of Cups, whereas this High Priestess is in the reverse. And maybe the reason why I'm saying it, like I said, this High Priestess is a shape-shifting energy. Maybe she can mimic the energy of this Queen of Cups, appear to be this Queen of Cups, because the Queen card is out here, but it's backed up with a bullying energy. So maybe this High Priestess can mimic the characteristics of a queen, but behind closed doors there's a bully. This High Priestess is fair, so now this High Priestess is becoming a fair to others within this communal living. Going back to readings 1, 2, 3 and 4. This is 5. This is the change. This is the conflict. So I want to get one more card on this communal living in the reverse. Just to confirm. I'm hearing loud and clear right now. I can't tell you what you already know. I can only tell you what you don't. No time to waste kind of energy. Tell me more about this energy of this communal living. In regards to male and female. And it wants to fall and kind of link over to this ancestral. So this could have been a family home. This could have been a place of male and females. I'm hearing and I heard it worse than this, a conception camp. This was an environment that was mixed. It had male and female. Family, close. Back to back, I'm hearing. Back to back. Every year, twice a year. For how many years, I don't know. But lifetimes after lifetimes. This was creating a karmic cycle. Tell me more about this energy of male and female. Spouse and vows. So there was a marriage here. There's some kind of marriage. First of all, I see with the love and the karmic relationship, and also I see a vow that's being made between you and your Most High, you and your ancestors. Generational contracts that's being made in order to be the change. Be the one that gets out. Be the one that doesn't accept. I'm hearing this slave mentality situationship. do something different, I'm hearing. And more in regards to this energy of this karmic relationship. And this is the mutual energy, and this is where that third party energy is coming in. King of Swords, High Priestess in the reverse, Queen of Cups. But the biggest problem of all is this situation and what this organization is standing for. The vows that they make within this communal living area. Cooperation to perfect decisions about resulting from fairness shown by. There's no fairness in this situation. This is clean cut. I'm hearing clean cut. Within this communal living, these spouses, these connections wasn't even really connected to say. They've got their back turned to one another. There's no true connection. It's almost like there's many marriages. There's no face on this bride. Multiple wives is what I'm picking up on here. Multiple partners. This King of Swords was sleeping with multiple partners within this communal living. Tell me more about this energy for the Queen, the High Priestess. Keep saying Queen in regards to this High Priestess. It says your ideas, short-term thinking and trips, who or what is around you. So it's almost like this High Priestess in reverse was very much shoulder to shoulder, if not a little bit more pushy with it all, in regards to the ideas of how to get these, I'm hearing, sister wives or sisters. These vulnerable females in the pregnancy state, offering some form of financial gain, but somebody got away from this, and somebody's trying to get away from this, trying to break free from this karmic cycle, from this generational pattern. Tell me more about the energy of this Queen of Cups in regards to the energy of this reading. And this King of Swords could be a Libra. It's the Libra card just came through. Service to others, what is good for us, your work. Is clarifying this Queen of Cups. And again, like I said, I feel like this Queen of Cups is some form of healer. Deals with the emotions. Going back into the depths, I'm hearing. Going back to the roots. Being triggered by some form of past life event, which is causing this Queen of Cups to now go back into time. Going back into history. Now I'm hearing my song. You have to make a order in order to stop me. Me say for you, that could have risky for go back in a time. Me say for go back in a history. For soul for the mystery. You not frightened of the Almighty, not of the one of the land, but the one of the night and the moon and the stars and the seas. Same one that blow for the breeze. You not frightened say hell a place could have freeze. Judgment is being called on this situation, and this Queen of Cups is there to help in whatever way they can, with the hidden knowledge that she retains also within, and through the life experience that she's gained along the way on this battlefield. Trial and error is what I'm hearing, trial and error. So it could be that whosoever is in this communal living area has tried many times before to escape. Some way, somehow, a message has got to this Queen of Cups, and I feel like it's come through in the form of this this Knight of Pentacles that came through in part 1 and 2. Methods for the healing power of, the analyzing of, resulting from the perfectionism of, is at the bottom of the deck. Virgo energy. Tell me more about the energy of this High Priestess here in the reverse, in regards to this bully Queen, High Priestess energy. Clarify this attribute of this High Priestess here in the reverse. Card number 28. Perchance to dream is in the reverse. And I'm definitely going to read that. Card number 28. Break it down to a 10. Moon phase, new. Stage, denial. If I sleep long enough, when I wake up, the pain will have been gone. A crowned naked man is reclining his eyes closed, and his body dissolving in the wind. Another man holds him gently behind them, a circle of brass, risen by thin silvery threads. Sentence, to die, to sleep, perchance to dream, or going dark. It's time to surrender, to drown, to dive in, head first in a cozy, enveloping darkness of the blanket. It is a moment of weakness, a desire to close your eyes and surrender just for a moment. 1 second, 1 minute, not like a hero, fighting the world, but like a kid, just welcoming the darkness outside, within, fully. How long would the moment last? A minute? We can say, just a minute, but it's not true. Disappearing is but an instant, just the time to take a breath twice, and yet it can take ages. We all regret ages that we have lost, like stolen by our own surrendering, and yet we close our eyes. We let one sense after the other slow down to nothing. Sight first, then hearing and smell. Last we will be touch. The comfort in hand we all deserve, to hold us up when we have done enough. We just cannot let go. And that was kind of hard to read. So I feel like this is the energy of this High Priestess, needing to let go of that emotion. 5, of feeling less than, lack of, not having the full capacity to, or the full control of. I'm hearing hurt people. King of Swords. It's all about this ancestral DNA. Is this me? And I'm hearing it sure is, and there's a massive swords, a shape-shifting energy again. This person's feminine energy is not very nurturing. It's like this King of Wands questions himself in regards to their role in this organization, in this warfare between Earth Angel and Earth Angel chasers. That's card number 4. Tell me energy of this Queen, Bully, High Priestess here in the reverse. I'm hearing there's a need to have to revert back. This Queen of Cups is needing to revert back. Tell me more about this energy of this High Priestess in the reverse. Pentacle and respect. It's almost like during the energy of protection, calling upon the ancestral protection. Witch's cottage, security. Someone's needing to protect their home right here, right now. In the physical, in the 5D, your ancestors have got this. There's a force field around you that can't be broken. Although lack of someone trying, or lack of this group trying to pierce through your energy, to break your force field, to enter into your core. Possibly through your dream state. But you're protected. Tell me more about this King of Swords' energy in regards to the energy of this reading. I can kind of feel someone getting a little bit triggered right now. I feel myself getting triggered. Like the cheek of someone, the violation I'm hearing of trying to penetrate someone's force field through their sleep. That's cowardice. Because they know your power that you gain, that you have within you. Intentions, someone's intentions, this King of Swords' intentions in regards to this communal living is not good. I'm hearing this King of Swords loves the intentions of this High Priestess, Queen, Bully in the reverse, and the ideas that they come up with. It may be short term, I'm hearing, but it works for now, this Queen of Swords, this King of Swords is saying. The right kind of people, you know, birds of a feather flock together. This King of Swords and this High Priestess is kind of one of a kind. Iron sharpens iron is what I'm hearing. So this High Priestess could also be a Queen of Swords, which also came through in the last reading, part 3. Tell me more about this energy of this Queen of Cups that's coming back in. Season 5 energy. Tell me more about this Queen of Cups' energy. And we've got tarot cards here. Guidance. And we've got masculine energy. Lord God. And it's again falling over on the ancestral realm card. This Queen of Cups is very intuitive, highly intuitive. Guided by the highest ancestors of the highest light. Guided by the Most High. This Queen of Cups uses tarot as a tool in order to gain that guidance and that wisdom in order to bring healing. And I feel like this is the help that this Queen of Cups is willing to do. It's almost like each time you pick up your cards and you tap into an energy, it may not be your current energy, but it's an energy that you may have been familiar with in the past. So each time you do a reading, it will bring you back into the bottom of the well, where lessons was learned. Right now I'm hearing, but you can't hurt me the same way twice. So your knowledge and your wisdom, it's easy for you to take on, to a sense, because it's an energy that you've already dealt with. So it's an energy that is easy for you to resonate with in order to advise onwards and upwards with, from. Also gaining wisdom for yourself. I'm picking up an energy because it's happening to me right now, that when you tap into an energy of a reading, you get so tranced in that messages that are coming to you, through you, for you to share Sometimes you may not even remember them. It's just coming in free flow. So sometimes you may have to listen back to yourself to hear the wisdom that came to you, through you, for you, from your ancestors, your Most High, and those that you invite into your reading of the highest light, I'm hoping. Tell me more about this energy of this phobias in regards to the energy of this reading. Altar and hearth, homecoming. Somebody's seen the things within a home. Within this communal living area, there was things seen that frightened the hell I'm hearing out of somebody. The dedication that somebody went to in regards to their altar and what it is that they did around their home, within their home. This is the hearth card. This is like your doorstep. Let's get one more card on this hearth, homecoming. It's like what you had to come back home to. What these young and vulnerable females had to come back home to, I'm picking up, wasn't nothing pretty. This is falling over on the masculine card. Autumn. This is the Witch Tower of the West. I'm picking up an energy that this King of Swords were coming through every winter, every autumn. Tell me more about this energy of Witch Tower. Witch Tower also came through in part 1 of season 12. Tell me more about this energy of this Witch Tower. Ace of Pentacles is in the reverse. I'm hearing after a period of time. Tell me more about this Ace of Pentacles, say in the reverse in regards to the energy of this reading. And that's the Eight of Swords. Possibly when somebody was let out of this tower by somebody that they never knew no name to. The Lovers, Gemini energy. Service to others, what is good for you, your work. So this King of Swords, it could be that this King of Swords was coming in, letting these young feminines out of some kind of tower, going back to the 12 dancing princesses that was locked in a tower, and their father couldn't understand how come their shoes were worn and they never left the tower at night. But it was because there was a secret passage that they used to travel to, and they used to dance. They got creative. Is where one of the 12 dancing princesses met the prince. I'm just trying to remember the story. But every fairy tale is based around love. Love is the highest energy of all. But these princesses were shut off from that and only married in regards to convenience. But someone received inner guidance in regards to this whole organization, and something didn't sit right with this Queen of Cups especially. But even with this Queen of Cups now gone, moved past all of this past life energy, this is still going on. This is an organization that still keeps on happening. And every now and again, you're going to get an Empress's energy that's wanting to escape. Is the reason why this Queen of Cups has gone back. Tell me more about this Lovers. Where's this Lovers here in regards to the energy of this reading? That's the Devil card in the reverse. It's says retreating to recharge, trusting in the process. Dharma. This has been a toxic cycle. It's almost like you know that this contract is needing to be repaid. This generational contract is needing to be repaid in order to receive that good karma. Certain choices and decisions have to be made, has to be done, has to be carried out. That's the guidance that someone's now learning in regards to, or through their cards, or through whatever tools it may be that you use at this time in order to make sense out of nonsense for yourself. Tell me more about this energy of this masculine. Why is this masculine energy here? Emperor. Neither in the reverse nor the upright, but definitely an energy that's toxic, that keeps people entrapped, because it's falling right between the devil card here in the reverse, fully aware of their toxicity and their addictions and the contract that this emperor has. How it is that they may use individuals for their own benefit, for their own financial gain, gambling, taking a risk. Tell me more about this Eight of Swords. I literally just heard Rapunzel, Rapunzel, let down your hair, and this is the Temperance card. Quickly in, quickly out is the energy I'm picking up on. Mixing of the chemicals, mixing of the oils, mixing of bodily fluids. Intimacy is what I'm picking up here. Tell me more about this energy of the Eight of Swords with the Temperance. Why's the Eight of Swords here with the Temperance in reverse? King of Cups. And the Five of Swords is in the reverse. This is the energy of falling in love. No longer wanting to win at all costs, wanting to move away from this toxic energy of this devilish behavior, wanting to cut ties. Someone is wanting to cut themselves loose. Someone's wanting to cut themselves loose from this generational debt. Hermit and the High Priestess wanted to fall out. There's an energy here of a King of Cups who's pleading for a feminine energy, that they be cut loose from this organization, this ring. Or at least someone's dreaming of their knight in shining armor to come rushing in to save them. That's what someone's seeing through the tarot. I literally heard you have to save yourself in this situation with guidance. Tell me more about the energy of this King of Cups. Why is this King of Cups here? In regards to the energy of this reading, King of Cups. That's the Star, somebody who's done a lot of healing work on themselves. They're emotionally balanced. King of Cups in the upright with the Star here. It's almost like this person can also help this King of Cups. I'm also now picking up an energy of this Queen of Cups, shape-shifting energy again. Now having a very masculine persona, male and female. I can't remember the name, but male and female. kind of energy is what I'm picking up here. Angel-like energy. Aquarius energy. Tell me more about this energy of this. So we've got the World card. And we've got the Fool. Somebody is wanting to take somebody away to have this brand new beginning. Death card's here in the reverse, but somebody's resisting it. That's not someone's intention. It's going against somebody's intentions in order for this King of Cups to come in and save the day. Tell me more about this energy of this Pentacle. Someone's not respecting your boundaries, your privacy. Someone's trying to cause a tower moment for you. Someone's trying to penetrate your protective aura. Someone's trying to attack your finances, attack your pentacles, attack your time. Someone's trying to affect this cycle from closing. Tell me more about this energy of this Tower. Neither the reverse nor the upright. Clarifying this energy of this respect, this Pentacle. King of Wands. This can be a King of Wands that's trying to break through this protective force field that you've created around yourself and your home. Your family, I'm hearing. Tell me more about the energy of this King of Wands. And this is the Moon card that wanted to come through. This can be a hidden party. I never saw the King of Wands come through really throughout the readings, only in the very beginning. Also working behind the scenes, no emotions in this. Very dark like energy. Tell me more about the energy of this King of Wands in regards to the energy. Six of Pentacles, Four of Wands, and the Knight of Swords. Some form of fast, swift communications coming in. This is going to bring balance to a situation. I'm hearing everybody's rights is going to be read to them. Someone's already seen this through the guidance of their divination. But there's some kind of non-stability in regards to this King of Wands. There's an unstableness about this King of Wands. Towers everywhere this King of Wands goes, is what I'm hearing. Always resisting some things. Anytime there's an ending, there's a resistance. There's a breakdown. There's a leap of faith. Needing to take a leap of faith. Needing to understand that you can't keep jumping from the fire into the frying pan. King of Swords energy. Getting real angry from 0 to 100 real quick is the energy I'm picking up on here with this King of Swords. Queen of Pentacles. This can be to do with a Queen of Pentacles. You could be a Queen of Pentacles and this King of Wands is very much got you on their mind. Unable to cut that tie. I'm hearing open communication. But I feel like there's just a lot of heartache, a lot of pain, a lot of betrayal that's taking place within this situation. Whatever connection is being wanted here, I don't feel like there's a neutral want at all in regards to this situation. Someone's just all about their healing and making sure that no one else has to ever go through this level of violation. I'm hearing disrespect again. Whereas you got another group of people that's just in it for the materialistic gains of the world and what it is that they can gain from a situation. Then you've got this Queen of Cups, King of Cups' energy that's also here. I'm hearing collaboration, partnership in order to bring healing to these groups of feminine energy in regards to this justice, this judgment energy. Tell me more about this energy of judgment. Four of Pentacles. I'm hearing hit and miss. For this Queen of Pentacles, the stability. Someone's trying to hold on to their stability and what it is that they've managed to hold on to after this tower's fallen. Tell me more about this. I keep seeing this Chariot in the reverse. Someone, side note, is maybe needing to check on their vehicle. I'm hearing 360. Have a full check, full MOT, full service. Even if it takes up your finances, I'm hearing right now, it's better to be late in this life than early in the next. Prioritize. We've also got the Five of Pentacles here in the reverse. I'm hearing prevention's better than cure for sure. In order to put yourself in the right direction, to avoid these towers, this non-stability from reoccurring. There's a need to put some finances into rebuilding. I'm hearing home renovations. Or in order to rebuild this tower, it might take more than what you've actually got saved. It may literally take everything you've got. This card wants to fall to the ground. Hangman. I'm hearing where there's a will, there's a way. Where there's a will, there's a way. Tell me more about. Six of Wands is in the reverse. You may not see it now. You may not see this victory, this success. Where it is that you're wanting to go to. Not clearly. Because the Three of Wands is in the reverse. You're not seeing your ships coming in. You're not seeing this happening within your time, but you understand. You understand. I feel like someone is now understanding that this is a process. Nothing can happen before its time. The Most High will never allow anything that's meant for us to pass us. And He will never give us any more than we can handle. This is something, a journey that we've chosen because we've got inner knowledge of how to overcome it already. And that's what we're needing to be reminded of who we are and the power that we hold within ourselves in regards to the journeys and the quests and the missions that we're on, in order to raise the vibration and make a change to humanity, to the next generation. And that's the prevention. That's that's the intention, the prevention of this cycle, of this organization. Tell me more about the energy of this phobias in regards to the energy of this reading for those who may be resonating. Five of Cups. Whosoever is in this energy of being scared, in this phobia energy, has seen all kinds of things in regards to what takes place at a ritual under the fire. I'm seeing blood rituals. I'm seeing sacrifices. I'm seeing a kind of image where someone lets animal off, like lets a dog off on a rabbit and watches the rabbit just being mullered. I'm hearing all kinds of vileness is being seen. Nothing that ever felt anything anyway victorious. And these are the kind of things that made this Empress from the previous reading that I did, this Queen of Cups, see things differently within this communal living. Something just weren't right. It didn't sit, it didn't feel right to see the things that were seen within this cult, this organization. Tell me more about this guidance that's been got. Nine of Pentacles is in the reverse. Falling over on the Hierophant energy. I didn't even see the Hierophant out. But this is the Nine of Pentacles in the reverse. Forgive yourself that for something that you had no control over. Forgive yourself for the things that you couldn't change because it was out of your control. Tell me more about this energy of this Nine of Pentacles in the reverse. For those who may be resonating with energy. For not having the strength to fight off this King of Wands. For allowing it all to get on top of you, to becoming so much of a burden that you had no more fight left. But that's not your fault. You have to take that off your mind. You have to forgive yourself and forgive those. And just understand that the Most High is in charge of this. And justice is coming in. Judgment call is going to be made on these people. The double jeopardy is coming back to mind now. They may have been tried for this already and been let off. But understand, that's because that's the law of the land. But there's a law of the moon and the stars and the seas and the night and the trees, and a higher energy than the courts of law, than the high courts. There's a higher energy than that. I'm not saying you must sit down and wait for it, because that's wasting your time also. I'm not saying you must even send it back, because again, karma. Good or bad. Energy hasn't got an identity. So if you give out good karma is what you get. You give out bad karma is what you will get. Yes, we have to be aware of the good and the bad and the dark and the light and all of this, but it's what you participate in is the problem. How is that going to raise the vibration? Only if need to. Only if need be. I can't remember which one of the Maya laws that is now in regards to having to defend yourself or something along those lines. Tell me more about this Nine of Pentacles here in the reverse. Two of Wands. Needing to see through some things. Even though you see it, there's a need to see it and act upon it, is what I'm hearing. Make a decision in order to move away and cut your ties. Understand that you live and you learn. And there's always a need to take heed, going back to my season 4 or my seasons of Little Red Riding Hood. There's a need to take heed, because people fear spirits and ghosts and tarot cards even, but they won't fear the wickedness of the earth. That don't even make sense to me. I hear it sounds like a load of hypocrisy. Like you hear some people talk one way, boom, they got a problem with the way you talk, but then boom, in the next conversation, what are they saying that's any different? I kind of want to tap out of this energy now, so what I'm going to do is pull a shaman advice card. Let's see. What's the most important message for those who may be resonating or be a part of this energy that's leading to come to some form of realization? What's the message? Passion, card number 21. And it's funny, this is for 1212 portal. It's that mirroring energy I've been tapped into since 1111, and even possibly even before. There's a lot of mirroring energy that's going on from this life to past life to times before, and so on and so on. So it reads, take time to appreciate and enjoy the sweetness of life. Light the fires of passion in your belly and in your heart. When you are down, you may have to look up for inspiration. You may have to look at your life in a new way and make some sacrifices to gain the treasures that are waiting for you. Are you holding yourself back? Sing and chant and listen to the music of nature. Heal your negative feelings. Remember that in the darkness, in the darkest night, you can see the most stars. The bright scarlet of the Mako burns brightly from a black landscape. Like her, you are always in the state of becoming, and at times it will feel as if your path is completely obscured. But fear not, your journey is one of spirit, and the light of your heart's desires can always guide the way. Remember that you are very strong and have all you need to see your journey to its end. Even when your trail winds through a mysterious landscape, embrace the life of a wanderer, finding oceans of joy in the unknown path to the next horizon. Find a different kind of security, one that is deep within your heart, in a place of peace, well-being. It is the treasure of the hero's journey. So this can be this King of Cups energy that's coming towards you, new energy. But someone's not even looking at that right now. I'm literally seeing a block towards anything of emotionally new or old. But this is somebody who's coming in towards you with a caring heart, cares about your needs, cares about what it is you've gone through, cares about your healing. Higher friend energy, higher form of education, higher knowledge. Pleading on your behalf, I'm hearing. And on that note, I'm going to end the reading there.